Berserker out first, Hog for Sandbox. So Sandbox flexing some of those skills he said in cycle early on.
And Igor with the Fish Boy getting a nice King Tower activation to start things off. Obviously going a little bit heavier here right out the gates. And the Monk. Monk finding decent targets so far, obviously with the minions. That is a projectile, and when you talk about that Evo Furnace, it does okay.
This Monk variation of RG, not as popular these days. It definitely has kind of gone to the wayside, but as we just saw, Igor playing the Royal Ghost in game number 1, which has become kind of the dominant version of RG, not available for him here in game 2.
Yeah, but I like his options. He's got the Hunter, he's got the Evo Hunter, he's got the guards with the E-Spirit, and he's got the Fish Boy to all kind of control that Hog. This Prince is an interesting pick, and I do like it. He's got strong single target DPS, but Igor does get a handful of shots in here. 1937, lowest tower on the board for Sandbox. Igor's only got 7 elixir to deal with this.
Hog in, gonna get a few. King Tower will limit that, and the DPS shuts it down early. 2369 to 1937 along that left-hand side as we've passed the first half of our opening 3.
These guards are so great for Igor in this matchup. When you talk about being able to deal with the Prince, surround the Mega Knight, get DPS on top of the Hog with the E-Spirit, these are all great ways to control what Sandbox is throwing at him.
Furnace sets up in front of King Tower, will finish off that Barbarian as he pops out of the barrel.
And I am excited for the moment when Igor does pull the trigger on his spell. It's something that Sandbox has to be very aware of. Guards to protect.
And just going to pull this all apart right now.
Yeah, and that's perfect. You
Yeah.
get the ability in, Prince can't do anything, minions are off the board. Now you got an Evo RG coming across the bridge. Fish Boy should be back in cycle to deal with the Mega Knight.
Final 30 seconds regulation. Evo Mega Knight comes and is going to knock that RG out of contention over and over and over again. Here we go, push on the right-hand lane. Nothing there for it.
E-Spirit up high, guards down low. And luckily with that King Tower activation, those minions, with the increased range on minions, are going to stay off to the right there. Sandbox takes the lead.
A lot of damage as we go into sudden death overtime. Now the lightning comes out. Pretty healthy Fish Boy, can it survive? And it will to back up, here we go. Royal Giant down, big moment for Igor.
And MK's there, but obviously not the Evo to MK. We should be able to get a couple shots here from the RG. There's the second shot, and this should be pretty easy cleanup. Hog Rider behind.
Yeah, just pulling the Hog Rider out is going to be difficult. Monk maybe gets a couple of punches here, does disrupt once, and Bar Barrel has to come out. Hog gets the shot, very close, 14-17, 10-37, about 400 HP, separating these two in the final 90 seconds.
And does get that ability just in time, gonna help with that Furnace, gonna help get some damage on tower. Furnace is off the board, so you don't have to worry about those Fire Spirits when you got the Princess Tower. Really nice stuff there for Igor when you talk about interactions.
Setting up the Prince in the back. Sandbox has been getting good value out of dual lane pressure. Fisherman's out early here.
Perfect.
And beautiful.
And you got the Fish Boy to help here with the Prince. So right now, Igor has all the answers. Gets that lightning in.
Yep.
Don't need to get the damage in. You don't need to force the RG, but he still can get the RG down to create some more pressure. The big thing is you don't want to do that and then lose to a Hog plus minions plus whatever push on the opposite side of the board as we're seeing right now.
EQ in, there goes the Hog. E-Spirit to hold. Guards get wrecked on. And wow, the arrows reflect. Huge for Igor.
Yeah, Sandbox was trying to read it. He was trying to get the arrows in, then the E-Spirit late to clean up those guards, knowing that that would be the way for the Hog to break through. And that's exactly what you want in our first set of the day. We're going to game 3. Igor evens things up.